All right, we're on our way back from Monster Bash 2018 from Mars, Pennsylvania.
Bowery Boys meets
Bowery
Monster
Boys there meets the Monster Bash. You see I'm a VIP and backwards.
The Monster Bash.
There's Vincent Price and Glenn Strange there. I don't know why Glenn Strange is there, but... So,
Bash. I did not want to be on the video just twice.
all right. So tell us about
I
Monster
did
Bash.
not give my consent for my face to be shown.
All right.
Okay, Monster Bash, this was not a theme that I felt I would be so interested in, but I honestly did not care about the theme because it's Monster Bash and it's going to be good no matter what. And it was. It did not disappoint.
I mean, I like the Bowery Boys. It's not like my favorite thing, but it's one of my things that I like. But I didn't
continue on US 22 East.
I didn't get much of a chance to watch too many of the movies, although I did get...
Because we had small children with us who were wanting to go
in the vendor room, look at toys.
Which is also fine.
Yeah, and but we still had a lot of fun. It's always fun to go to Monster Bash.
I saw 2 movies I did not ever see before.
Which movies did you see?
I will give a short summary and review of each of them. The first one I saw was The Mad Magician, featuring Vincent Price. It was a late 50s, like 1957.
No, I think it was 53.
Okay, whatever. It was black and white and on film, and that was really exciting. And basically, kind of House of Wax, Vincent Price loses his crazy mind. He's a magician, and he loses his mind and starts killing people and like
making masks out of their faces.
and not out of their faces, making masks that very closely resemble their faces, and one thing leads to another, and this thing and that thing, and twists and turns, and excellent acting by all, especially by Vincent Price, who always brings it.
Who else was in the movie? I didn't see it.
Some people I don't know.
And then
Look at that, Living
Why do you
Treasures.
care?
Fire.
Yeah,
Just like
there's a
House
big
of Wax.
fire. It was great. Just like it was exactly like House of Wax, but a magician. And, it was great. It was fun. The second, and I really enjoyed it. It was as good as House of Wax.
No, the real fire.
What? Oh, yeah, there was a fire alarm in the middle of it, which kind of messed it up because it was like right when, like, there's a person that kind of puts the pieces of the puzzle together of who it is. And right when this person puts the pieces of the puzzle together, we had a fire alarm and had to go outside.
The sign said Hindu Jain Temple. They just share one?
Hindu/Jain? Or they're together?
I guess they're sharing it.
That's nice. Sharing is caring.
Shared space.
So I enjoyed it. Oh, cool. He's living little donuts in a geodesic dome. Right here in Pittsburgh, outside Pittsburgh.
It's to Grace Life Church, where like the cross is like really high up, like
weird.
Like
okay, so the second movie I saw that I never saw before was Brain from Planet Arrows. My husband tells me that
I thought I showed it to you.
I've seen it before. I may have blocked it out because it was totally a crazy movie. Where there were 2 different brains and they had eyes, glowing eyes, and one was evil and went into the body of the already evil
John Agar. Here's Sri Sai Baba Temple.
Oh, interesting. And then the other good brain with glowing eyes went into a dog. And if that makes sense to you, A+. Also featuring the beautiful Joyce Meadows.
Joyce Meadows, we met her. She was there at Monster Bash.
Her name was Sally in the film. So my daughter Sally, went up to her and was like, "Hi, your name was Sally in the movie, and my name's Sally." And so Joyce Meadows, of course, thought that this little 6-year-old blonde girl was the cutest thing ever and gave her a free autograph. So that was so kind of Miss Meadows, and she's very sweet. And that movie was hella weird.
I liked that movie.
And the climax was kind of anticlimactic. Like, she writes her boyfriend a note of how to get to the bad brain. Spoiler alert.
The Fisher of Orlando, right?
Yeah, spoiler alert. The bad brain gets killed in the end.
Yeah.
Really?
Anyway, the killing of the bad brain seems very anticlimactic, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, because there's a lot of good acting in that movie.
Build-up is major.
John Agar is really good in that movie.
He's excellent. And the makeup by Jack Pierce with some sclera lenses, making John Agar look even more evil than he already is. Remember when we went to the Dollar General and I broke the mirror in the van? Remember that? I do. I don't remember what we were getting. It was something urgent. Anyway, so it was kind of anticlimactic, the end, but the makeup was great. John Agar's acting was great. Joyce Meadows was great. And I think it was anticlimactic because there was so
That other
much...
guy who's always in those movies that played her dad, what's his name?
I don't know if he's in the last like 4 Monster Bash outside movies.
He was in Earth vs. the Flying Saucers, and he was in the Monster Maker. Was he in? I think he was also in the Monster that challenged the world. He was in that.
It challenged one town.
Was it challenging? And was it challenging?
Yeah.
The title gives us so many questions. Anyway, Brave from Piranha Aros is worth a view.
And it's not that long. It's only
short.
68
and
minutes, I think.
There's some real exciting parts. The end is not one of them. The end.
They used that scene in the credits for Malcolm in the Middle, didn't they?
I don't know.
I think so.
Also,
You didn't see any other movies all the way through?
No, honey, that was it.
What about Ghost of Frankenstein?
I saw parts of Ghost of Frankenstein.
You didn't see the whole of Ghost of Frankenstein? You saw most of it, didn't you?
I saw most of it, and I really enjoyed that. That was
I think I fell asleep during Ghost of Frankenstein also.
Some really cool perspective shots with the little girl making Frankenstein look mega huge. But then that's kind of like womp womp when they show him next to the little girl's father. Unless the little girl's father is like 6'4", because when they show him in perspective against the little girl, he looks like he's 10 feet tall. So,
Lon Chaney was the tall guy. Lon Chaney Jr. played the monster, and Bela Lugosi played Igor.
And he was excellent.
Are you a dinosaur?
Yeah,
Are you a giant?
Yeah, that's what the girl says to Lon Chaney.
He was really, really, really. Lon Chaney was really, really interesting in it, and
Bela Lugosi. That's what people say that Igor was the best role Bela Lugosi ever played. I mean, he played it in Son of Frankenstein too.
Yeah,
yeah.
And he does not. He doesn't do anything half-assed. He's always.
Because like in the original Frankenstein, the assistant wasn't Igor; it was Fritz. Everyone thinks it's Igor because of Young Frankenstein.
Because that's the best Igor.
Yeah.
Mom, I have
Igor.
a bug bite on my forehead.
Sorry, I have one on my cheek. It's really not fun. Anyway.
The store is closed. Look.
Don't make people sick with your gross camera movement. So that was a beautiful movie. Bela Lugosi always plugged in and given 115.
I still don't
A
know
plus.
if it's
We'll do a review again.
if it's Bela Lugosi. Doesn't look like him.
The only part that was weird for me is he plays this weird chauffeur to calm
Kind of
down
like
the
a shillelagh,
creature,
no?
but also like sleeps with it. There's like one scene where he wakes up and he's been sleeping with this chauffeur, so that was a little weird. The ending is cool. There's some cool lip syncing on the part of Lon Chaney Jr. I'm not going to give it away. In case you haven't seen the movie, I don't want to spoil anything, but I would view it again.
And that's why Bela Lugosi played the monster in the next movie, Frankenstein.
No spoilers or anything, but
Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. Also because Lon Chaney Jr. was playing the Wolfman, so he wasn't going to play both.
Right.
You know.
What's going on?
Horses. Horse
You're
hoss.
going to make people sick. Okay.
Atreus.
I always
Life
get
in
to.
color.
One of my personal Monster Bash I always enjoy is Zach Zito in the play. He does a play, like a one-man play with a ton of props. And he did this year. He did Frankenstein and Pit the Pendulum, but I miss most of both of them for unusual reasons. I think kid reasons, right?
The baby was crying.
Can you make him happy?
I couldn't handle Solomon. I took care of Shlomi and Sally at that time, and I had the baby before that, and I think that was part of the reason why Shlomi
Lost his mind.
Yeah.
He ran away.
Well, he ran away when we were both there.
Okay, what else? Victoria Price's talk was inspirational and educational. I learned a lot about Vincent Price. As a person, I learned that he was a big slob. pretty close.
Do you have a battle for that?
And yeah. And Victoria Price revealed in not such a revealing way that she hated her stepmother. And
You didn't see any of the Bowery Boys movies?
Nope.
You didn't?
I got to see that little piece of the one today, and that's it.
Baby, don't cry.
And that was my Monster Bash. I enjoyed talking to the people, as always. Those are my people. I enjoyed looking at all of the art and all of the vendors.
I like Day of the Triffids.
Tell us about Day of the Triffids,
Yeah,
because
so-
I missed most of that one.
Because I think I saw all of Day of the Triffids. I saw most of Masterminds. You still have your cup? I just missed the beginning of Masterminds.
What's Master?
That was the one with the Bowery Boys where Hans Hall was a psychic every time his tooth was aching. And so then they wanted to put, and Glenn Strange played a monster, and the mad scientists wanted to take Hans Hall's brain and put into the monsters, and he used like a brain transferring like device to do that, but it would wear off after a while. So then like Glenn Strange was like a monster who was like had the mannerisms and voice of Hans Hall. It was really funny.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was.
Did you ever see that before?
No, I never saw that one before. I really haven't seen too many Bowery Boys movies. I've seen a lot of East Side Kids movies, but I really haven't seen too many Bowery Boys movies. So
another great part of Monster Bash was that the man who wrote the book on the Bowery Boys, Leonard Getz, was there, and we did not know that he is a religious Jew.
yeah, we saw him with the yarmulke there. He wouldn't talk in the microphone.
He didn't take money for
On
his
Shabbos,
book sales
yeah.
on Shabbos. So we got to know him and his wife, and that was really delightful. And his wife came over for Shabbos Suda, and that was really fun. And we got to hear about their grandkids, live in Eretz Yisrael, and it was fun. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed
that
that
was
piece
cool.
of it.
Baby.
Making new friends.
Yeah.
And I think she was like, Monster Bash is horrible. And then she met us and she was like, okay, Monster Bash could be cool. Which is the real Hagnosis Orcham. You could show people that it's possible to have Shabbos anywhere and bring a Shabbos atmosphere, even into your hotel room at Monster Bash.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe me, we do it every year and have such a beautiful Shabbos.
Probably do it twice this year.
And it's such a beautiful shot. I really, really have Onyx Shabbos, and I think that if I don't know, I really feel like we did Hagnosis Orcham. I don't
Yeah.
know. I really enjoyed
I
it,
think we cheered her up a lot.
and I think it was fun for her and for us. You know, we all had
Yeah.
fun. Even eating like totally burned shawarma. That was an amazing meal on the blech, on the too hot blech. Okay, Tati, tell us your highlights.
Well, I was in the
I got cool things.
Oh, Quiz Bowl. It was
quiz,
so good.
the quiz game this year. I got 2 answers wrong this year. Last year I got 1 answer wrong, but I still came in second place because everyone got at least 1 wrong.
And those questions were so hard.
Just so
I think there were a lot more trick questions,
Yeah, there were a lot of trick questions.
and a lot of questions where you would think the answer would be one thing, and yet it was
But I knew-
totally different.
I knew like all of the ones that I wasn't asked, you know. Like
That's how it always goes.
yeah, I knew a lot of questions other people didn't know, but like the one that was the obvious one, like I was laughing when he asked like how do they pronounce it, Hunchback of Notre Dame or Notre Dame, in the one with
Charles Lawton.
Charles Lawton, and then they were like, and what about in the one with Lon Chaney? And then like they were like Notre Dame, they're like, no, it's a silent. I was like laughing there. It's like, no, it's a silent movie. They didn't pronounce it at all. Like, I thought they should have said in that Colin Clive
Presentation.
lecture, like we missed Mad Love. We didn't get to see that, but I've seen that a bunch of times. They said that Colin Clive and Charles Lawton went to school together, And it was
Yeah.
Charles Lawton who got Colin Clive like into theater more or less. But the thing is that like I was like, and then Colin Clive like made a wife
For Charles Lawton.
Charles Lawton. They didn't say that, but like, you know, because Elsa Lanchester was married to Charles Lawton. So
Okay, they're not expensive. It's fine.
what was it?
I have another pair of headphones, but they're hiding. But there's headphones in here. Can I
you
get
could probably
these
fix it.
headphones?
Yeah.
But I don't think she has the pieces. You got the pieces to fix it, Mama? It's fixable if you can find the pieces. But in the meantime, I'm gonna loan you these headphones.
So what else? We watched Day of the Triffids, one of my mom's favorite movies, and the Bowery Boys is one of my dad's favorite.
Day of the
Things.
Triffids was weird.
Yeah.
Everyone turned blind, and at the end, there were only a couple of people left. Like 2 people left.
But they figured out that they could kill the Triffids with seawater.
Can somebody make the baby happy? I don't know what he wants. Maybe he needs even, I don't know what.
Big Band Dan.
Okay, so before we go on with this, I want to go back to Colin Clive. We were talking to the gentleman who runs Monster Kid Radio, which if you haven't heard it, it's a podcast. You can find it on all your podcast apps. I found it on Stitcher. He's a big Monster Bash person. And
He
was
came all the way from
Portland, Oregon to
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
just to be at Monster Bash.
Which shows how great it is.
Yeah.
So basically,
Well, Janina Fay from Day of the Triffids was there. She came all the way from England.
oh yeah?
Yeah.
So one of the,
We got her autograph also for Bubby.
oh,
And she gave one for the kids too, I think.
that's so nice. So one of the questions that
So we played a game with him.
where there's 5. He has a deck of cards with questions on it, and you have to answer 5 questions. So one of the questions that he asked us was like, he asked us Dr. Pretorius, or who was the other, Boris Karloff's.
Dr.
Matt.
Neiman.
Dr. Neiman, thank you.
You ever
could
see
not
that
remember
one?
His name, yes. I couldn't remember his name. And he also asked me if there was ever who I thought should play a mad scientist who didn't. And I said, I think there should have been a female mad scientist. And I immediately thought of Elsa Lanchester. So I also said that there should be a Dr. Pretorius spin-off movie.
Yeah.
So why not make a Dr. Pretorius spin-off movie
That's
with like
basically
Elsa
what.
Lanchester as his, like, you know,
Well, that's what
Mad
Gods and
Scientist
Monsters was.
basically. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can you guys make the baby happy? Let's pull over.
We gotta get gas at some point. All right, who else?
Saggy, you have an opinion about what your favorite part was for Monster Bash?
So I also watched. So I watched Day of the Triffids, which I'd seen before. I watched Masterminds, most of it, which I'd never seen before. There were a lot of movies I wanted to see I didn't get to see.
Ditto. And that's because we had small children. Never again. 0 out of 0 on that one.
We gotta bring a babysitter with us.
Yeah, pay somebody. Here, you
Yeah.
stay in the hotel, or make the kids happy while
Yeah.
we go watch the movies.
Yeah. Bring the kids to the
To the toys.
toys while we watch movies too. So what else? What was our haul? We gotta talk about our haul.
We can't. We have to make a separate haul video because I personally, for myself,
I kept telling myself I'm not getting anything this year. I don't want anything. And I still bought a bunch of stuff.
I only wanted a few things, and I still bought like 3 or 4 things more than I wanted. But
Yeah.
I think I did pretty well.
Yeah.
I bought
We didn't spend that
for
much money.
myself a bag.
Kids got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, the kids got tons of stuff. I got myself like a padded, like smallish diaper bag thing, and an apron that has skulls on it with big pockets. And I got a Manos piece of art. And I want to give shout outs to all the artists because that I bought from, but it's in the back of the car. But yeah, beautiful Manos marker art. And I really enjoyed the gentleman I bought it from, I enjoyed his art. I bought a few pieces from him.
Ebensburg, that's where that kids detention center is that I told you
really?
about. Someone, I didn't see that guy again who asked me to arrange that visit.
Raising, honey, can you make the baby happy?
Why is he crying?
I know.
And-
Does
William
he seem
Penn
hungry?
Estates.
yeah.
Okay, we'll stop and get
Coal miners injured on the job. So what other movies did I did get to see? I saw all of Ghosts on the Loose, which I'd seen a million times. That I did get to watch. Here, let me see if they still have the schedule. Let's go through the schedule. This is not it. This is the Bowery Boys thing.
Baby!
This is the worst video. It's just the top of my car. I guess it's better than you sleeping for 2 hours.
Yeah. Here we go. So here is the Monster Bash thing, but it's backwards because we have the selfie thing on. This is the next Monster Bash, Godzilla, in August. That's in Ohio. I don't think we're going to make it out there.
We had a really beautiful movie palace.
Yeah.
So if you want to see cool giant monster movies on a big screen,
If you're anywhere near
Giant
Ohio.
Godzilla, Dinosaurus, those kind of movies.
Oh, so I
Dinosaurs, pieces
I
of that.
watched part of Dinosaurus, but the kids wouldn't. So these were the movies. They started with monsters we've known and loved. That's on YouTube. If you want to see that, we didn't get to see that. We didn't get to see Witch's Dungeon presentation with Cortland Hull, but we did see all of Day of the Triffids. We did not listen to Janina Fay's talk, but I think all the talks and everything are on YouTube, so we can watch those when they put them up. They're either on YouTube or on Facebook Live or something. Masterminds I watched part of. We missed Dan Gornid. We watched The Ghost of Frankenstein, but didn't hear Frank Dell'Ostrito's talk on Ghost of Frankenstein. We watched part of Dinosaurus, but we didn't see all of that. But we saw Chris Yeworth's speech where he presented the only outtakes from The Blob.
Which are just basically the ends.
Yeah, where they're
Clapper ends.
doing the clappers.
But
Nothing.
they show a little bit pieces of Mr. Yeworth Sr.
Yeah.
So that was cool to see him because he looks
That
something
no
like Chris.
one's ever seen before, except for
I'm
us.
assuming Chris looks like the mom. Because he did not look like the father.
We missed Murders in the Zoo. And then we just went to sleep after that. Oh, you tried to go back
Yeah.
for the
My
Samson
oldest
movie.
daughter and I wanted
but
to go
then
back,
the
but they were
Bash
running
Boys were
so
still
late.
playing.
And I was so tired I'd only gotten about an hour of sleep the night before. So, yeah.
So in the morning, there was cartoons. We missed those. But we caught all of Ghosts on the Loose and the Q&A with Brandy Gorsey. Did you hear that? The Q&A?
I heard most of it.
Yeah, that was really good.
And she was excellent.
Yeah, because she didn't really know that much about the movies, but she got
knew
into
all
it.
about what her dad was
Yeah,
about. And
like
that was
her-
interesting.
That was really more interesting because she had no idea he was even an actor.
Right, like she talked about like people would ask him for his autograph and they'd be like, who was that, Daddy? And he's like, they thought I was someone famous. I don't want to disappoint them.
Right.
What about the story of Muppets? Grocery store.
Okay, story time. We'll do a story time video about it.
Yeah, we'll do that a different time. Then we saw that Monster Kid home video night that Karis came to visit.
Sorry, but thought it was funny.
We did not watch Body Snatcher
Because we've seen it.
because he saw it.
That was when we ate our Shabbos.
Yeah, we ate our
Which
Shabbos
one is
Suda during Body Snatcher.
Snatcher.
And we didn't listen to Sharon Moffat, but
Because we heard her last year.
yeah, and we all of the talks we can hear on YouTube probably, I think.
And
we missed Mad Love. We listened to part of the Colin Clive story, but then the kids were just too crazy with that. You guys saw Mad Magician. I didn't, which is fine.
And it was It was pretty cool.
And you listened to Victoria Price. I didn't
It
listen to
was
that.
100% good.
And you guys listened to The Pit and the Pendulum and Frankenstein.
Only a
most
little bit of it.
And then the Brain from Planet Arrows we all saw. And then
In
they
800 feet,
I
turn right
didn't
onto
see it. I
Salem
was
Drive.
asleep.
What was that
I fell
noise?
asleep too.
What was that, Papa?
I don't know, I heard it too. But
I also heard it.
and then the main event, the Festival of New Wine song.
Gotta be, that's the Monster Bash through and through.
Yeah. And we missed Curse of the Demon because it was like at 1 a.m. We weren't going to stay up for that. And then we saw
What about the toy
part of
toss?
the toy tosses. And then during the day we didn't really.
I got some cool things too.
We tried to listen to Spooks Around.
I
We
got a
left too
ball,
early to stay for our friend Joey
Guy
Vento.
And
Yeah, we
a
got
Blu-ray.
DVDs. Yeah.
I caught a
How are we going to
Blu-ray.
pay for this gas?
Do I have the card?
All right. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment all the best.
That was it.